Hey there, Heather Boyd here, and welcome to day 6 of the 10-day Squeegee Art Challenge. Be sure to tag me on Instagram at heatherboyd.art if you create any of the squeegee art from the challenge. And without further ado, here's today's tutorial. Today I'm making a squeegee art tree painting. I'm using Liquitex soft body acrylics and folk art acrylics. I'm using a 10-inch squeegee and 140-pound watercolor paper. I'm going to start by watering down some of the paint and making the trunk of the tree. Use a fine paintbrush so you can make thinner branches, and we're just going to go ahead and paint the tree. Keep in mind this video is in fast motion. You can always slow down the video if you want to watch it in regular speed. So go ahead and do your branches, fill in the trunk, and then once it's dry, you can add your leaves. So I'm using a palette knife and just putting on little globs of paint. We're just going to go ahead and just randomly put them around the tree. And you can clean your palette knife between colors, or just go ahead and grab the next color and put them any which way that you like on the tree. You don't need a lot of paint, just a little glob at the tip of the palette knife, and splotch it down on the paper. I'm using orange and yellow and red, and then also a couple shades of green and a couple shades of brown. When you're finished the leaves, grab your squeegee and pull it down to pull down the colors of the leaves, and be sure to stop before you get too close to the ground. This almost looks like a willow tree. I went back in and just pulled down the squeegee again. It's better to do it in one shot if you can. I found the trunk a little short, so I touched it up to make it longer, but I actually think something in between the two sizes would have been better. Now we're going to do another one where we start with the leaves first. So I'm going to scoop up my colors and plop them on the top part of the paper as we did before, but instead we are going to draw in the trunk after. So there won't really be any branches as such. We're just going to plop down the paint for the leaves, and we will do the other details after. Keep going until you have enough paint. It's a fine balance between too much and not enough paint. Now we'll put our paints at the side, clean the palette knife, and we're going to grab the squeegee, hold the paper firmly, and pull it down. You don't have to push down too much. It just depends on how transparent you want the paint. And then I'm going to lift the squeegee, and I'm going to touch up the areas that I want with the extra bit of paint that's on the squeegee. So go ahead and use that paint. If you see there's any gaps or spaces that you want to fill in, just use a paintbrush to do this. And then once you're happy with it, you can draw in the trunk. So I'm using the Liquitex paint with a little bit of water mixed in, and we are going to freeform that trunk. Mine ended up being a little bit stiff. You could make it a little bit more kind of crooked, textured if you like. This is just a sample to show you guys what's possible, and you can use your creative license with it. Keep going with the trunk, and then we're going to do some grass. So I'm getting the green paint and just pulling up the paint with my paintbrush to make it look like grass. And I can mix a couple different colors of green in there. We'll just keep adding some paint, and then I'm going to use the credit card as I did in one of the previous challenges to spread that paint. just a fun little tool that you can use. It's like a palette knife or a mini squeegee. And we're going to add some more grass on the other side. Speeded up the video for this a little bit. We'll fill in the areas that we need to make sure there's enough grass. Add some more. And then I thought it might benefit from some sky, so I've got some white and blue mixed together, and then I add a little bit more water to it so it would spread nicely. And we're going to go around the outside of the tree with our sky, just to make it look a little more finished. Both trees are nice. This one is fun with the background, but it's also nice without a background. So there's our finished tree painting. Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for lots more art tutorials and 10-day challenges. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at heatherboyd.art and tag me if you create any of the squeegee art from the 10-day challenge. Have fun with the projects, and we'll see you the next time.